We're going to play a game about chopping trees this morning while we listen to Atrioc and Ludwig tell us why we should give up on fucking streaming. Doesn't that sound fun? Yay! Yay! Entertainment, stimulation, yay! Probably won't get through 10 minutes because my child will hear me then doing stuff downstairs and he's like, why the fuck is dad up and I'm not, huh? Fucking, what's that bitch doing without me? Better go fucking annoy that motherfucker. Pardon my French. I need to.
Watch your profanity.
Right, I'm sorry.
We're just chopping some trees. We're just chopping some trees. Is that such a bad thing? Is it such a bad thing with chopping trees? Oof. So glad I had yesterday off work. Got up and I just didn't want to be. Just didn't want to be. But now I'm doing okay. It was an extra day. Sucks, you know, it's the one difficult thing about the trade sometimes is when you're doing 6 days a week and your wife is doing shift work where, you know, sometimes she's doing closers, sometimes she's doing openers. That really sucks. Because then there's some weeks where it's just nothing but ships passing in the night. And it's hard on a person. I mean, as long as you love your spouse, it's hard on a fucking person. Since I'm deaf as fuck, we gotta make sure that we can actually still hear what we're doing. Okay, we'll start a new game. Oh, shaders compiling again. Just compiling all those shaders.
Keep an eye on the forest, and don't forget to rest.
Got it.
That's what I was about to say. Sure. Rest.
So how about I learn, what do I know about streaming? I don't know, nothing. So how about I learn from Ludwig? My friend Lud apparently made a streamer university course about the intricacies and financial realities of streaming. And by God, I'm interested in watching it. He looks...
And by God, I want to never stream again.
You seen the movie Half Nelson? Shit is 1, 2, 1.
Today we're going to talk a little bit about
Holy fuck, it is too.
something I think a few of you in this class are dealing with. Guys, today the class is stop clip farming and start making money. Okay. A lot of you guys here.
Bro, I love that title. Maybe he's gonna say this, but when I talk to or see people starting out in content creation now, it feels like all they do is make short form clips. And it's like you can get a lot of views on that, but there's no money and it doesn't lead anything. And
But I kind of almost firmly believe now that a lot of streaming isn't for, it's kind of like views first, money second. You know, it's like, well, once I get the views, I will, I'll get the money after type deal. And I think that's what a lot of the short form content is. Because a lot of the short form content that shows up on my feed is fucking trash. It's all fucking garbage. It's literally like, I use this audio for 500 views. Use this sound and you'll get millions of views. Do this thing and you'll get that. Like, it's never like, it's not make money. It's just get views. So. Oh, I see. Restore stamina. Restore health. God, this is just like that hole digging game. Just like digging a hole. What's this? Ooh, save game. Okay.
you don't own the audience. Like, you don't, I mean, not own the audience, but you don't keep them. They're all getting it through their For You.
Don't know? These are the facts. 90%
They don't care.
of people go live once, they never go live again. That is 92% of all of Twitch. They only go live one time. So if you've gone live twice, you're in the top 10%. 20!
Wait. 90% of them only go live once? That's crazy. I can imagine going live once and being like, what the fuck? Where's my viewership? Well, fuck. Never gonna go live again. My guess is they go live. That would be my guess, is they go live, have super high expectations. It doesn't work out the way they think it does. They think it will. And then just give up. Rip.
Viewers is the amount of viewers you need to be in the top 1%. Raise your hands. Who's got 20 viewers? You're at 1%. percenter. You are all 1%ers.
Jeez. But
Yeah.
I'm just more laughing at the hang on, the view of that class. Wow, that looks fucking depressing, bro.
There's no skill in hitting.
Viewers. You're a 1%er.
Jeez, look at all those fucking watching camera. I guess, man. I guess like your viewers want to watch you be at the Streamer University, but I don't know. That's kind of fucking weird.
Right now. You are all 1%ers.
He's glazing them. Yeah, there's no skill in hitting go live twice. Actually, I guess for me it would be huge if I could do it. 20 viewers is big. 20 viewers means something. It's actually fucking crazy how hard it is. This is just from stats. I remember working at Twitch. Getting out of the 1 to 5 viewer range is like statistically impossible. It's like you have to have some miracle. You have to collab or get a clip going. You just can't do it. No one will ever scroll down there, and you could have the greatest content.
Crazy.
And I got one more surprise for you all. Most of you will fail.
Based.
Last year's Streamer U. This is last year. People who attended 2025 Streamer U. I looked at their viewership a month before Streamer U. Then I looked at the viewership last month. On average, that whole group's down 287 viewers. That whole group.
The only thing I'd say on that is like you'd assume that most of these people quit, right? So I'll
Yeah.
wonder what the averages of the people. Like it's probably like it splits, or some of them go crazy and most quit. So the average is way down. Otto sent me the Streamer U stats in Discord. Oh my god, can I show these? Streamer University alumni 2025. Average viewers. Dude, this guy popped off. Yana J, Deshay Frost, Kilo, Arky. You're above 1,000 viewers. That's top of Twitch, bro. I mean, that's good enough. You can make a living on probably 500 up. Depends on how dedicated your audience is, I guess. But certainly here. So
How much Oilers there are within it.
most people just quit, right? No, they're all still streaming? Reginald? What? Oh, I thought that was TSM Reginald. Oh, I'm not here to fucking show people that fell off with viewership, but I thought most of them would have just stopped doing it. But even this, like, okay, wait a minute. The average is kind of fucking this up because this guy's average viewers, Ray Asian Boy, is huge.
Callie, let's not sneeze in my coffee.
An insane number. 18K to 6K, whatever. I mean, that's
that's
down
what
the average. That's why they're at the median. Okay, let's take a look at it. I mean, yeah, I think statistics can kind of lie here, though. I wonder how effective. Well, okay, this is already interesting because look.
Callie, you're so soft from your bath yesterday. Holy shit. These soft kitties. Oh, very soft kitties. I washed you and the water was fucking brown. It was like part of your color leached. It was like you were a printed copy of a kitty. Making more short form content. Did it do it? Did it do it, Callie? Hey, Callie. Do the rower. No, don't make out with me. Oh, ew. Ew. Callie, you are making this very difficult. No, get your head out of my coffee. Yeah, there we go. It actually worked this time. Oh, that's what
the average. That's why they're at the median. Okay, let's take a look at it. I mean, yeah, I think statistics can kind of lie here, though.
And it even does the little stuff underneath. That's so cool. Those little subtitles.
Look, it's like
So you can keep all the Gen Z engaged.
all of them are down except for one. Blasian Babyola. That's it. Everyone else is down.
Glazin Baby Ola based.
So yeah, okay, that's good to know.
So this opportunity, this once in a lifetime miracle, for most of you, it ain't gonna mean shit. It'll be a cool memory. All right, but that's all it will ever be. Maybe you made extra money this weekend. Congratulations, you got a few thousand in the bank. Ron probably is getting $250,000. That's nice, but that's all it will be. It will not effectively change your life.
Yep.
Jason, because honestly, there's things Ron can learn, and you can always learn at any level.
Yeah, true. I mean, that is true. You can learn at any level for sure. But this is what I was talking about yesterday, where it's like, well, listen, like, go attend that streamer university. It sounds based as fuck, like collab, do all this shit. But at the end of the day, a lot of these things, if you want to do it, you'd be doing it on your own. You don't need to go to university. Some of it might help, some of it might not help. Like, it's okay. It's just, I don't know, man. It's so funny. We're so afraid of losing our art styles to AI and shit. And yet humans just produce like fucking unlimited amounts of art. Like, if streaming is an art form, it is literally just fucking, you know, content upon content upon content upon content upon content. So, I mean, I personally am not worried about humans not making art at any time soon, because I think there is renaissance periods of human history that would fucking wet their panties over how much fucking art we create. Twitch, clip that. I like that feature, because now I don't have to do as much editing. A lot more short form content to add to the fucking slop bowl.
That's the bad news. We want to be different. We want to be the ones who succeed. How do we do that? First off, we have to ask ourselves an honest question.
By viewbots.
By show of hands, do you want to be a streamer? By show of hands, do you want to be a streamer?
I want to be a screamer.
We're going to sit on this for a moment. Do you want to be a streamer? This question about it.
Paradoxically, even if this is all great advice and Ludwig is actually spitting, is this just going to cause more people to become streamers? Society. And because the numbers of people who can succeed in streaming won't change, no matter how good they learn here, it's just causing more people to fail. It probably just makes it like a harder grind for everybody. And then, no, I'm not saying teaching is.
Ideally, it would, right? Like, ideally, the sad reality is that there's too many streamers as it is, right? Like, the reason collaborating works is because those streamers went off and got viewers from elsewhere. They pulled them from elsewhere. Because the biggest question be with new viewers is how much is the platform growing, right? If the platform has stagnated in users, well, shit, now collaboration becomes the only way to get new viewers. But if a platform is continuously growing, right? That's why there were so many streamers that became so popular over COVID. It's because these platforms were fucking growing. Well, then it's not gonna your collaboration's not gonna be as necessary, right? I don't even know. Like, is Twitch grown? However, its average concurrent viewership has plateaued, slightly declined since the peak pandemic years of 2020 and 2021. Yeah, so like, if it's declining, well, now it's even harder, right? Now you're gonna have even more people that you're gonna compete with. So
I'm just saying, I just look at all these people raising their hand and want to be streamers, and that makes me feel some type of way.
Depressed.
Fucking hypocritical coming from someone who's streaming. I just don't know. On a broader societal level, I'm like, oh man, everybody wants to be a streamer. Is that
now? I think when people talk about streamers, we talk about the big guys, talk about the Kais.
Yeah, but the problem is people aren't really becoming. It's not like people are becoming streamers because they're like, oh, today I want to discuss the intellectual property of Starship Enterprises and the way that if you correlate that with your life of drinking tea, well, then you'll be a better man for it. No, they're like, yo, what's up today? We are sticking our dick in a blender and fucking your mom. Hit the W's and L's in chat if you like that. Like, there definitely are people that are doing the Starship Enterprise one, but... Or you just get a lot of the slop and AI and fucking bot engagement and shit, so, I mean, I can understand, me like, man, everybody wants to be a streamer? That's fucking super depressing. I don't really want that. But I'm a streamer, so, like, is it hypocritical? To some degree. Guess it depends on what content you're putting out there and what content you'd like to see the world put out there. So
Talk about the speeds. That's awesome. That is a very small number of all streamers. That is realistically not going to be you. I have a top 100 streamer in the world.
based.
I have a top 1,000
Professor L.
streamer in the world.
Okay.
These are my metrics. If they line up with yours, okay.
Meet Mr. 95.
Similar to mine. I don't see nearly as much as some other guys. I have 9,500 subs. Here's my expenses. This is just the month of June. Everything here is for the month of June. Payroll, $225,000. That is for the 15 employees that I have. Next, travel, $55,000. That's a higher number than normal. I ran an event. I had to fly a bunch of streamers out. That's that travel expense. Next up, events. That is the production of the event. Nice.
Nice.
Next, marketing. Again, similar for the event.
Okay, so I popped my eyes. That's called acting because Aiden already showed me these numbers. However, it's a shockingly high fucking payroll number, bro. Now,
Always the worst. Every business.
and 1,000.
If you're ever starting a business and you don't properly estimate what the payroll is going to be, you're going to be solely disappointed once you start having to pay employees. Payroll is by far one of the biggest expenses, and you will feel it.
1,000 of the rest goes to Yingling and Kelby. They split it. So it's not like it's a little top heavy. Ironic for a bottom.
Final total. June is just the expenses, what I spent.
Excuse me.
This was
All of
just
it's
for the
free
month of
snacks.
June, yes.
Wow.
No, but this is crazy high.
Yeah, that's
As far as to say, it's one of the highest of all streamers. Now I know the next slide too. I saw these two slides. Aiden told me a screenshot, and we'll talk about it soon. We'll watch the other one. So let's go.
That's exactly what an 9-to-5 making a year, but yours is good.
That is way more than most 9-to-5 makers in a year, yeah. Alright, now's the fun part, guys.
I'm not going back empty-handed.
How much you get to make, y'all? Good news for me.
I'm going back empty-handed.
I got $7,800. Wow. Not bad.
Wow.
It's insanely low for them. Just to be clear, in a good month, they make fucking balloon numbers. The mogul merch, like the tip to tip month, this is like the absolute nothing month. This is a good month for me though, for Enron hats.
YouTube. That's just the YouTube revenue. This includes YouTube live streams, shorts, and videos. 270,000.
Holy shit. You see that person? They're fucking drooling in the background. Holy shit. And then all the other advice that Ludwig has given is just gone out the window. Because I think what really keeps this industry alive, like why most people go into streaming and shit like that, is hope. Hope of making money that looks like that. Hoping to hit like being that, because everybody wants to be, it's like playing the lottery. Everybody wants to be that 1 in a billion person that fucking wins, right? Fuck, I lost it. That's basically what's happening there. Is where the guy's like, oh shit. The guy just sees like lotto numbers fucking pop up in his face, like ding 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 ding. It's like, oh shit, I can make a lot of money doing this. And like Ludwig's like, were you listening to anything I just said? And the guy's like, fuck no. You just showed me I can make $250,000. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Twitch is gonna be smaller for me, guys. I do not make as much on Twitch. 57,000. I only run about 6 minutes of ads an hour. I have 9,500 subs. That's about what you make for that. The biggest bulk of my money, though, I made a pivot in my life. I decided I wanted to stop being viewer funded. All right, I did a subathon. I had the most subs any streamer did. I had like an average of 20, 30,000 subscribers. I ran a higher density of ads. And then I said, you know what? I don't feel good as a multi-millionaire getting these people to pay me money. I didn't like getting 100 gifts. It made me feel weird.
Does not make me feel weird.
Does not make me feel weird either. Come on, give me them subs.
Promise you that. Brave of me, but it doesn't make me feel weird. If anything, I feel closer to the gifter, honestly.
Sponsors, that's the biggest company.
The Oiler and me, besties.
An AT&T sponsorship, and I also have an Alienware partnership. He's got a long-term partnership. All right, and I do one-off deals as well, as you guys do. For some reason, 800,000.
So this is the crazy fucking number. Let's just talk about it, bro. So 800,000 a month. And
That's crazy in sponsorships.
every month. Kelby's in chat. At Kelby and go, good job. Let's analyze some of these numbers here. I want you to know. So if you add these up, merch, YouTube, Twitch, by the way, there's other expenses not included here. When you add these up, wait, you fucking 320 something, low 300s. Now go back to costs. This is over that. The costs are over that. If you didn't have
The sponsorships, he'd be fucked. Yep.
losing money every month. I think Ludwig, I actually, Point Crow's in chat. Point Crow runs kind of a similar thing, right? You do bigger events. I think Ludwig is very unique and good at this. And that's the only thing I don't think he's telling people to do this, but I'm just saying, like, as someone to copy, you should copy his work ethic, his creativity, maybe his collab ability, all that. But like this as a business setup, I would say is very unique, because without sponsorships, this amount of payroll makes no sense, man. It's so high. It's just so high. And one of the
Just depends on how many employees he has. I don't know how many employees he has.
content creation as a business is it has the potential for truly insane ROI. You could have costs that are low. Your costs change to go from 1 million view to 10 million views to whatever. The video can hit at no cost. Like, I'm just saying, like, someone like Queso has costs that are 1/100th of this for similar or greater reach. Do you understand?
Yep.
Cut your employees. I'm just saying, if you're going to build a team, understand every person
It's gonna cost.
is exponentially more you gotta hit to make
Yep.
it consistent. And
Yep.
what's cool about Ludwig, and I'll give him here.
We have this in the construction industry, especially in like residential shit. You could hire a bunch of people, but if your productivity isn't like exponentially growing alongside hiring those people are a waste. And you have to let people go. Like, that's the unfortunate reality, because the more people you hire, the more work you have to do. And the more work you have to do means, overall it just sucks for everybody. Whereas if you hire less people but can still get roughly the same amount of work done, which is unfortunately kind of what ends up happening, then you just kind of do, coffee. $20 for a coffee, Jesus. Yeah, it's what we're kind of fighting with right now with the company that I work for. Is like, well, we've let go of 2 people this year. One moved on to a different job, and one we let go. But the same amount of work is getting done. So, like, why would we? There's really no, unless there's like an exceptional person that comes our way, there's no point in hiring another person, because we're doing the same amount of work now. So we might as well just keep doing what we're doing. So, yeah, I mean, the same can be true in the streamer world. It's fine if you want to hire employees and have people work for you. That's cool, but you got to make sure that they're actually worth keeping.
Credit here is like that level of pressure for a lot of content creators makes their content worse, because they only can do the same thing or be safe. And
yeah, you you can only really do what you think your viewers are going to watch. If you find out that one thing is bringing in the money and you try to pivot and it doesn't work, well, shit, you're in a way riskier situation than like somebody like me. If I have, fucking 20 viewers and I'm like, yeah, today, I don't really feel like playing chopping trees and watching videos. Today we're just gonna fucking, all sit around and talk about our childhood trauma. Well, yeah, I might lose a couple of viewers that day, but people will be back. It's not a part of my livelihood. I get to kind of do what I want type deal. Yeah, it's just not the same.
Consistently tries new things or pushes himself to do new things, and they're all, I think he's just like entertaining enough that the audience goes with him on different things. But a lot of people, like, if you're, I'm not throwing shade or anything.
He's throwing shade. Here he goes. Shade throwing.
Get big on Fortnite.
Ooh, you can't really pivot. No, that was fucking Ninja's problem.
You know what I'm saying? You have less opportunity to shift.
Mm-hmm.
Once you have a big team, you are basically saying, hey, to keep everybody here employed,
we need to lock in on this thing.
Every day, all day.
Oh, fuck. That sounds like hell.
Enough movement. It sounds like a complaint that doesn't make sense to you.
No, that's a huge.
Whining he plays Fortnite for a living, but it genuinely can be soul sucking. And whether or
but it's not just playing Fortnite for a living. What happens when you don't like Fortnite anymore? What happens when Fortnite fucking sucks ass, but you've still got to play fucking Fortnite because that's the only way for income to come in? That's the thing that I think people don't really understand about like niches and getting locked into something. It's like, yeah, you like it today, but you might not like it tomorrow. That's why I have never been able to find something that holds down. Oh, that's like the mother tree. I've never locked myself into a niche that's like, we're only gonna play this. Like, fuck, I jump games all the fucking time. You can see from even the past month to now, I've probably tried 4 or 5 different games at least, because that's just what I do. I'm a game hopper. So you'll never be like, oh, Ryan's been, well, there's sometimes I'll play this. Like, I've had times where we've played Satisfactory for a month on end. That Dyson Sphere I played till I made the whole fucking Dyson Sphere, and then I'm like, all right, this is cool. Then I pieced out. But boy, I'm never being like, all right, guys, this is our fucking 6th month of fucking power. I just won't. I just don't have the attention span for it. It's not even the attention span. It's just the games become monotonous for me, and I'm like, all right, new book. Because I treat games like books. I'll read your book for as long as it interests me. If I get to the end of it, fucking phenomenal. If I need to switch books because your book's just not interesting anymore, I will. So, and if people want to join me in that journey of looking at books and watching videos and shit like that and learn, cool. If not, well, fucking their loss, so. Because you only got low, low hopes for a living. Don't know why, but I think I'm bitten. Oh, where's my cat? I don't have a cat. I don't have a seat for my cat. Classic me. Classic me.
It's like you're being a baby. The audience will leave because you're not having fun anymore. It just drains.
Yep.
Your authenticity goes to zero. Because if you just try to form the same shit and you're not into it, it becomes terrible. So
yep.
I would just say, like, if you are a gaming streamer, the ultimate person who's an icon of that is either Queso or Northern Lion. Those are the people who have found a way to make that sustainable. And it's very low cost, truly authentic and passionate that will play day in, day out, that can play any game they want. And that allows them to make it a long-term sustainable thing. Squeaks is like NL. Squeaks is doing the NL. Clint Stevens sort of did the NL. It's not impossible, bro. Clint Stevens wasn't consistent, but yeah, Stan's not the world's biggest streamer. But if you're talking about like a top 100, top 1,000, top 10,000 or whatever, and Stan's in the top 10,000 or top 1,000 maybe, I don't know. Stan's is, whatever that range is, Stan's is doing that for NL. He's like an NL type streamer. He plays what he wants. He has a fun energy, and he has people that like his content. Like you can do that. Variety gaming streaming. Carnage. There's other people doing it. But okay, so I'm just like giving it a comparison. I want to watch the rest of this thing. It's already very interesting. If you were somebody on the come up and you're not like Ludwig, and I think Ludwig has a lot of unique things. I hate to glaze the guy. I really hate it, honestly.
Glazing.
Good at require a little bit of risk taking, and if they go wrong, they leave you in a bad spot. I would caution against this level of the person who's like a smaller size than Ludwig but still doing his style. The closest I can think of is probably Point Crow. Point Crow is the one who's like willing to like take some financial gambles on events. And I know Point Crow, you can be honest with me, you've lost money on some of those, bro. Like obviously, you're an amazing creator.
Oh yeah.
Really great YouTube videos, you've crushed it, but like.
I mean, that's what investing is, right? Investmenting is when you're putting money in, you're hoping there's a fucking return on it. Streaming is no different. If you've got an idea for a video, I wish I was more of the filmmaking side of things, because there's like a lot of ideas that come to my mind that just like I'll just never make, 'cause I don't have that filmmaking side of me anymore. I say anymore. I haven't flexed that muscle. I mean, you can be anything you want. You just got to flex some muscles. And I might more in the winter when I'm feeling it more. I'm really glad, because for like the last month and a bit, I've been pretty consistent about getting up most mornings at 4 a.m. when I have the space and time to come and do an hour like I'm doing now. And it's not even necessarily, once again, about getting the viewership, although that would be nice, because it just makes chat more lively, but it's also about like engaging long-term in a hobby that you don't feel pressure for. Because I think one of the most important things that you as a person can do is do hobbies. I think we should all be doing hobbies. And it's not even hobbies for money. It's just literally hobbies for recreation. Like I took a pottery class this winter, was fucking based. I think more people need to do shit like that, because that's how you get out there, you get out of your comfort zone, you do new things, you learn new stuff. It was so refreshing to me to see so many older women, like, and I'm talking like women in their, mid 40s to early 60s, trying something new. It was a beginner class. These were all new people to pottery. It was like, fuck yeah. Like that's what I want to be at that age, is somebody who's constantly doing something new. So anyways.
what he said? Point Crow party was 500,000. We made about 100K. Yeah, so I was at.
So, oh, $400,000 loss. Ouch.
I was dressed like a Goomba. What was I dressed like? I was dressed like Monty Cole. They rented the same soundstage that Justin Timberlake uses. That shit was pricey.
Jeez.
It was catering and bro, and then you know, like the stream did well, the YouTube video did well, but like to make that
Still.
is very fucking hard.
Yep.
He's the type of guy that'll go for that. But I'm saying is, Point Crow consistently can make good stuff. So a hit like that, he can bounce.
But he's not necessarily making money. Yeah.
So I would hope.
Ooh. There's also a lot of people that if you were to drop money like that on something huge and it not work out the way you want it to, you'd be mentally devastated. You would feel like your shit that you're putting out is just, it's not hitting like you want to. It would take an emotional mental toll on a person. Fuck, thought the child might be up.
Yo, take it with a grain of salt that Ludwig is uniquely good at this. Like, if you're a streamer, you should recognize that the greatest advantage of streaming is that you can do a lot for a little. Because of the magic of online distribution, your cost of an additional viewer is 0. Also, he's saying top 100 just to be fucking for real. Ludwig punches way, and this is a shout out to Kelby, unfortunately. I hate to shout out Kelby either. Ludwig punches way above his weight, and he's fat, way above his weight on his viewership to sponsorship ratio. Like unreal, like probably #1 in the world. In terms of viewership, he has great viewership. Don't get me wrong; he's a top streamer, but nobody.
But 800,000 for sponsorship? That's pretty crazy.
Physically and viewership-wise, is getting this level of sponsorship, and it's not close. It's not close. It's not even in the same ballpark, and it's because Kelby is incredible, but also Ludwig is very, you know, like marketable, but also he's done a good job consistently. Here's the thing: if you're a big brand, right, and you want to take a risk and sponsor a live stream event that's going to have 40K concurrence or whatever, the brands are scared to death of live content. They're scared to death.
I personally, maybe I'd have to think about it more, but I've never understood this like fear from advertisers where it's like, oh shit, well if somebody's like, I'm gonna use the shitting on the floor example. Fuck, this live streamer, he's just shitting on the floor. Well, we can't our ads can't run aside live. Fucking people are gonna think that Pepsi is just shitting on the floor soda pop, and it's like, are they? Like, I've never once seen an ad off something. Like, I've never, let's say, like, watched a movie and I'm like, wow, I can't believe they'd fucking sponsor this horror movie. You know, fucking Ziploc is pro fucking murdering people because I'm watching a horror movie. Like, that's so weird. I don't, maybe it is a thing. Maybe it is a thing that people will watch live streams, see like a Ziploc commercial and go, oh, so you're all for, you know, Ziploc is all for pranking people in public. Like, is that a thing? Is that a thing that, oh shit, dropped on my logs, dropped my wood. Is that just a thing that happens? I don't.
Are so deeply afraid that shit's gonna go wrong. There's gonna be a controversy. There's gonna be whatever. They're just.
I just don't believe people care about that. Or maybe they do.
It's not going to have the viewership they promise. They've been burned, bro. And so Ludwig puts on an event. Maybe he loses money on it, but it's successful, it's safe, it's good, it works, people like it, have a good time. And then he goes to the next guy and he shows the deck and he goes, hey, look, we did this last event, it was great, people liked it, here's the reactions, here's the stats, we're gonna do it again, we're gonna do Streamer University or Streamer Games 2 or 3. And now it's like, oh, we've taken the risk out. Now he's done it again and again, and all his events are good and successful, and you take the risk out, and all of a sudden the brands they have no one else to throw money at. They want to throw money at youthful gen stuff, streaming, gaming.
Worth it.
But they're afraid of it all. So Kelby shows up and cleans house, bro. Kelby's like the one fucking guy who fucking figured this out in the streaming space. And he shows up and he makes it real fucking safe to them. And he shows them the deck and he makes it all. And then they fucking hand him dollars, hand over fist. And what's funny is,
just smart. It's a good employee.
If any one of them had heard this.
My name is Kelby Bay. I'm here to pay to play. Your mom.
It would all go away.
A shout. She
It would all disappear.
Spout.
But unfortunately,
Banging.
that this is lost to the fucking time. If someone at fucking AT&T hears that, you can destroy this whole number overnight. You could ruin Ludwig.
What does Miss Top 1000 look like? I'm keeping this person anonymous. These stats are real, though. This person is a gamer.
What number am I? Number 700. I'm just gonna prove this right now because people think this number's real. I know this number can't be real, right? Because it goes 1,767 current active subs. I promise you, it's not that number. I got 3848. Why?
Damn.
Why? How often is it updated? No, it's never been right. I've checked this number, over the years. It's never been right. So I don't know what they do. I don't know what their fucking formula is, but it's not correct. Maybe it doesn't count the fact that I got a Chinese bot to give me 3,000 subs to look for fucking stats. And I guess it cuts those out or whatever. I don't know.
How much do they make? How much does a top 1,000 streamer get? Sponsorships, $0.
Okay.
Asked them why. They said they think their agency's ass. They haven't had a deal. Okay, it's a much different number. YouTube, 150. Not a little. Only.
Their agency's ass and they haven't. Well, wouldn't you? Man, top 1,000 streamer? Would you be going with an agency? Why wouldn't you go out and seek sponsorships yourself? Like, yeah, then your agency is ass. Why would you stay with them? Be like, hey, motherfucker, I want sponsorships. Give me sponsorships. And if you're not getting me sponsorships, I'm fucking leaving. I don't know. That seems really weird to have that level of viewership and not have any sponsorships at all. That's fucking. And this is from a man that fucking hates ads. So that seems a little strange.
150. They're not posting really long form videos. They're mostly doing shorts. There's not a lot of revenue coming from the YouTube. They're more of a streamer than a creator with multiple verticals. All right. Twitch.
Which that might be a limiting factor on them. Maybe they should be turning some of their streams into rewatchable videos on the YouTube platform instead of just shorts. Like, that's what I've said multiple times, is I need to do more of that. That's why I've started hitting the recording button when I go live, because that'd be realistically the other angle, is I should take this and then upload it right to YouTube. So
10,000.
Okay.
That's a good amount of money. That's comparable to what I'm making. I'm making 10,000 as well. All right. And if we go back to the hours a week, that was your question. They stream 130 hours. 130 hours.
a week?
For the month, all the month of June.
Oh, okay.
What is 130 hours a month? Like,
Oh.
in a month, I stream 70 hours.
Fucker. 130. We'll say it's a 4-week month. Fuck off. That's 32 and a half hours a week. You're working less than full time. You're working less than full time and you're making 10,000 a month? Bro, that's buco. I could fucking dream. Bro, I work fucking 50 plus hours a fucking week and I'm still a good distance away from that. So, like, no offense, but if you're working 32 and a half hours a week and making 10 grand a month, my sympathy is this fucking big for you. Okay? Twitch clip that.
That's another thing. Let me spit some game here. Streaming is the hardest. And every hour you have to do it is infinite torture on the mind, body, and soul. People can't survive. And so what you can do is, if you find a way to build a long-form YouTube channel, not only does it make more money, but you get a lot more out per hour. So you don't need to do so many hours.
Let's go.
It's not even, once again, no offense, it's not even a lot of hours. Like, no offense, teachers have to keep, like, if we're talking about keeping kids engaged and shit like that, which is basically what streaming is, teachers have to do infinitely fucking worse, with infinitely fucking less. So I don't know. I just don't feel bad for somebody doing 32 and a half hours. What would that be? Let's see. In a full week, let's say 7 days a week, you're just on average 4.5 hours a day. 4.5 hours a day. If you wanted to stream 7 days a week, make it, let's call it 5 days a week. 6.5 hours. 6.5 hours a day. That still leaves you, what would that be? Almost 18 hours. Almost 18 hours. 17.5 hours a day to do whatever you want. Sleep 10, you got 7.5 hours to do whatever the fuck you want, and you're still making 10 grand a month. Sorry, I just don't feel bad.
10,000.
Okay.
This streamer is a variety streamer. It's a real person. It's real stats.
It's a real person. Lies. Show me them.
Some of you in this room have a similar amount. They streamed 180 hours, the most of me or top 1,000. Let's check the revenue for June. Sponsorship, 700. They actually made some effort to get a deal. That makes sense. They've been doing it 6 years. They have better relationships to get sponsors. YouTube, $0. They have no YouTube presence at all.
That's just fucking stupid.
$3,000. Grand total,
That's still pretty good,
3,700.
honestly.
All right.
Still 37. Okay. Oh fuck. That's what we should do. Hang on. Let's talk about that 10,700 that person was making, or 130 hours. That works out to $82 an hour. That works out to $82 an hour. That's crazy. That's crazy for the month. That's $82 an hour. Now the 3,700 guy, it's gonna be a little less. How much did he stream again? We did 180, I think he said. $180. Okay. Divided by 180 hours. Ooh, that's nope. 3,700 divided by 180. Little less. $20.50 an hour. Pretty comparable to a mid full-time job. Nothing crazy, depending on where you're living. Might be a good income. But once again, I don't know.
Now, I need you to put this into perspective.
Just think about what you're doing, though.
Yeah.
Viewers, you're playing games you like, $3,700 a month. That's not crazy. Dude.
No, that's really good.
And fucking Uber Eats every day. Oh, did they say 180 hours? 180 hours a month is a lot.
That is a big streamer. How many streamers are there in the world? Anyone?
Everybody realizes, well, it is a lot. Once again, we'll do it as a 4-week, 45 hours a week. You're working 5 hours of overtime every day. Say if I have 5 times 20, oh, that was 20.5 times 1.5. Oh, that's not right. 20.5 times 1.5. You're talking 30.75 times 5. That'll be 153 times 4. Maybe an extra $615. And if we did 40 hours times 4 times 20.50, 32 plus that 615. So really, maybe he's missing out if he was working a normal job doing that 5 hours of extra overtime. He'd be missing out on $195. But that'd be working a job he probably doesn't enjoy. So.
Someone give me a guess. 100,000. Million. Just in the month of June, how many people went live? 5 million. Just on Twitch. 5 million? 5 million. It's not a bad guess, Jason. You're wrong.
You're wrong, motherfucker.
2 million.
Wait, I literally.
That's a lot of streamers.
5 million was too high, and I worked there. I was like, it's like 2 or 3 million. I'm fucking.
Hell yeah, it's chainsaw time.
On Twitch in the month of June? Damn, times change. And I'm top 700. I never click live. Think about that, bro.
All right, there's a little quiz time. Pop quiz. Is a TikTok follower worth more, a Twitch follower, or a YouTube follower? YouTube. All right, by show of hands, who thinks TikTok?
YouTube, yeah.
A show of hands, who thinks
it?
Twitch?
He already showed the YouTube revenue, bro.
By show of hands, who thinks YouTube?
Wait, Valkyrie said Twitch?
Round of applause for Valkyrie. Only one got it right.
Other tree would not cut down.
Ludwig's wrong. What the fuck? No, it's not Twitch, bro. What are you talking about?
Is it Twitch?
I'm sorry. I'm dumb as shit. I'm fucking stupid. It says YouTube follower. I thought it said YouTube viewer, bro. I thought it said YouTube viewer. Because you want to view.
Oh.
Dude, someone that watches the whole YouTube video.
Yep.
To finish,
That's what you want.
On TV is worth their weight in gold. If they're like, I'm gonna click your video when it comes out, and I'm gonna watch the full damn thing, ideally on TV, but wherever, that is God tier. They count TV viewers differently. I think you get higher CPM and make more money. The way it works, bro. I just want everyone to fully understand this. I don't think he's gonna talk about this specifically. If he does, yeah, stop me. Subs don't matter at all. I'm just gonna. This is you, okay? And you like things. You like watching.
This is you. This is your brain on drugs.
You like old men that are.
Wait, where did our little...
You
we gotta save?
What else do you like? You like anime. You like tech. You are a person with a.
Where did our little thing go where it tells us... Do we forget to pick up logs?
To see a video in your fucking YouTube sidebar, and you click it, and you watch that shit.
Something over here for us.
Whole thing. That sends this green fucking light to YouTube that everybody else who's even remotely similar to you to be served the video. It just starts spreading virally. This is how it goes. One person, like the video could be dead, 0 views in like 6 months. And then one person goes, I'm gonna watch this. And they watch the full thing. It'll show it to 5 people like that.
Yep.
If they watch it, it'll show it to 50. And if they watch it, it'll show it to fucking 50,000. That is what you're looking for. When you're making YouTube videos, you are trying to get someone to give you a lot of watch time.
Yep.
And to watch it and to be satisfied. Ideally, they comment or whatever, but that's the main thing is watch time. That's
Comment or give it a fucking like. I mean, I had one of my Hellmart video where it was like, it was the most watch time that I've ever had out of any of my videos. Motherfuckers didn't comment. They didn't like. Like, why do you watch 2 fucking hours of it? You watched a full fucking video, a full movie, and you didn't like or comment? That's crazy. And I know it wasn't, I know I didn't do all. Dude, it was like 65 views. I maybe watched it once, and we only watched about 45 minutes in. So, like, there were other people pushing up the fucking average for sure. Like, the fuck. Am I good now? Or do I, when it says literally clear, like, I've got to literally clear all the fucking stumpies. Okay, well, we're gonna go run around and clear all the stumpies then.
their viewer satisfaction. And then that's how it spreads. So that's why the most valuable thing. The most valuable thing is a regular people that watch all your shit. It's honestly the best discovery platform in all of content creation. YouTube's algorithm, it's incredible.
It is, it's quite.
It allows people that have no subs and no prior connections to make a great video and go viral.
I think if you were to have 10,000 followers on TikTok.
That's why every now and then you'll get like all of a sudden a YouTube recommendation that's like from 4 years ago. That video that you have really no business watching. Oh, there we go. Birch Grove, 93%. Where was that before? Okay, this isn't making any difference. So we are missing logs somewhere. But in the spirit of cleaning everything up. Because I've been offered many of videos where it's like, hey, you want to watch this thing? And you look at the timeline, it's like 15 years ago. And it's still like a really good fucking video. And you can see like people be like, oh, anybody from fucking 2026 here? And be like, yeah, bro, I'm fucking here again. Yeah, I remember this shit back in the fucking day. Hell yeah, brother. So, it is actually rather interesting like that.
10,000 followers on Twitch and 10,000 followers on YouTube, you'd be making more money as the Twitch streamer, okay? And ultimately, the reason why is the viewer buy-in. A YouTube viewer, how much are they seeing your face in a month? It's gonna be more, but there's...
I mean, that's cool. He's getting trues. You know, people are going,
You also have a better relationship with a live viewer than you do with a YouTube.
No, I don't fucking have better. My live viewers all fucking talk shit, bro. I come in my live, bro. It's, hey, Glizzy Coffee Man, why'd you skip? YouTube viewers, they're all nice.
What happens to you guys is you're really good at farming clips. I think at this point, a lot of you really understand intrinsically when a moment happens that, oh, that was the clip. The issue is, you get that clip, how long is that in your 4-hour stream? A minute? Seconds sometimes? All right, so then
Shit, you need to be good all the fucking time.
on IG,
It's funny. I kind of remember this. This is a vulnerable moment. Let me go back. This is one of my examples. I remember thinking like, oh shit, this might put some fucking eyeballs. This is early days of streaming. Powerful like. Wait, this one. What the fuck is? Where's the goal?
Wait, how does a man?
Bro, where's the goal? Oh, there
Get
it
up
is. Moment. Increased viewership one.
Nope.
Didn't do anything, bro. It's not like people are like, oh.
And that's the problem with an art form, right? We'll call it a problem, but that's a feature of an art form. Just because you're doing something amazing and doing something that you like and doing something that's, you know, ultimately fun and engaging, doesn't mean that it's going to get you more eyeballs, and it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get paid for it, which is fine. It's okay. We can recognize that. but we just can't let it eat away at our fucking psyche. Where in the fuck is the last of the fucking trees to fucking cut here to get into the next area? The absolute fuck did I leave them? Jesus. I think we got a video, or I'll be fucking 45 minutes of running around feeling like an idiot.
Because you think about what the person actually is doing. Okay, they're just scrolling. They get this clip, they laugh at it, they move on.
Yep.
In their life, it doesn't change anything.
I know my strength isn't to perform in a way that will not be met when the viewer comes to see me. I have to be authentically me at all points. You need to be authentically you at all points. The person they should see in the clip should be the person that they experience in the live stream. All right?
Oh, there we go. It was this one. Okay. Not protected now, are ya?
Now it's just there's a brand.
Timber.
And everything you see of him is reinforcing that brand. And when you show up live, you're getting exactly what you expect. But he also is like limited hours, and he's very on during those hours.
Don't, have a burst of 1 minute of energy, and then you're back to being somebody else. Be consistent. Be consistent in yourself.
Be consistently schizo. Got it.
Clips, right? I mean, I guess you watch a queso clip, you watch a queso live stream, it's the same damn thing.
We're going to talk about the content funnel, an idea of how to efficiently stream. I want you to start shooting.
This, I don't know, it's just his presentation, I get it, but it just feels like some multi-level marketing shit. It's like, we're gonna talk about the fucking content funnel. We're gonna talk about how you sell the product. Okay, how many people are you gonna get involved in your business? Fucking 2? Yes. And then we're gonna 5, and then those 5 people are gonna fucking get 5 people, okay, and then they're gonna funnel that viewership up to you. And it's just, that's why I don't know, I've always personally said a lot of streaming feels like a pyramid scheme. It always just feels very pyramid-y. No, I didn't mean to hit escape on that.
A recording session.
Right.
Yes.
To fuck off for 4 hours, get 3 clips, go home. We're not booting up stream to play a video game for 6 hours and stream, go home. That is a waste of your time. It is a less efficient use of your time.
This is so funny. Everyone in this fucking chat saying, You guys, if I show up and did a clip and went offline, you'd be so fucking pissed. What I'm asking for is please fuck around for 6 hours. That's crazy. That's not, you're saying, that's so funny.
From this one stream of 6 hours, there's 3 separate VODs. Those are just cut-ups, not edited, of the segments. All right, I came prepared with segments. 3 different edited videos. God Gamer challenge I do, Magic Chameleon with some friends, and I reacted to a CopyZilla video. Then I also had a couple clips out of it. Okay, that's all from one stream. That was 6 hours. I recorded all of that.
It's called using all parts of the buffalo, as they say. That's an Atrioc classic.
I also think it's okay to have lost leaders.
Yeah, lost leaders.
Big ideas, big events. Maybe they don't make a lot, but they mean a lot to watch you. People see the effort that you put in.
Do they? Do they see the effort I put in? It's low effort.
You, exciting to them, viewers slip away. There's a lot of...
Yeah, I think that's the... I mean, Point Crow's in chat. I think the Point Crow...
Sorry, it's just... Viewers, they slip away. I will remember you. And it feels like... it feels like a long-lost relationship is kind of dying. Which I get... I get to some degree. It is. Like, you're building these relationships with people, but I don't know, man. It's just... It's like ultimately at the end of the day, the advice is like, listen, you don't need to just be social to be a streamer. You need to be fucking parasocial. You need to make these people believe that you are the one source of entertainment that they will fucking have in a day. And I mean, honest to God, I'm laughing at my own advice, but that would be the advice. It's like that's what people want. We're gonna find out if this thing stops at the end or if it's gonna crash. Can we beat it back? Yeah. Here's a bit. Yeah. Wait, will it run me over? Yeah, kind of. I can beat it. I can beat it there. I can beat it and we can stop it. See? We got on. No problem. Ah, it just stops. Okay. So, I don't know. It's just funny the way hearing it be worded. Fuck.
Party's an example of that where that shit
5 minutes. 5 minutes warning.
is a lot of fucking money to lose. But instantly, Point Crow's in like a different tier, you know? He did some shit that no one else. He's doing shit that no one else is doing, you know? He's collabing with a bunch of people and he's making a really cool. There's something to it. If you can survive it's the problem is the cost can be so severe. But it does. There is something to that, and that's why I respect people that do it. I'm not really that guy. That's not my thing.
I'm just not that guy.
I think that's why those people do what they do.
If something works, do it again. Don't typecast yourself, though. All right? Don't be like one of those people on TikTok. They got one bit. They do it.
Like that's exactly what I was just gonna say. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I already said. That's what I was gonna say. It's like I think you gotta be careful with that. That's what everybody already does. Right now, almost every creator, bro. Who did I?
Typecasts.
I saw a
Yeah.
video. This is
Was it the bread cutting guy?
It was like
There's the bread cutting guy.
This guy is, I'm sure he's the GOAT. So I'm not meaning this disrespectful in any way. It's Vandercoot, okay? Maybe you know him. He has a video called The Bizarre Food Economy of GTA. And I was like, oh, this is a good video. And then you click their channel and it's the bizarre food economy of Cyberpunk, the bizarre food economy of Fallout, the bizarre food economy of Red Dead Redemption, the bizarre food economy of Starfield. And you know, these are work, so I don't blame you, but this is
it's a niche to niche to niche.
Want to make use, it's fine. But for me, I am afraid of this. This is something I fear. I think you can get too focused on trying to recreate your last hit and it locks you in. And you end up doing this shit over and over and over and over. And I think you just don't enjoy it as much. I'm not throwing shade, bro. This guy's got massive views. He's doing great. I'm just trying to like talk to people who are maybe less successful than this guy, but they get one video and they try to do it. This guy has other things he's killing with, right, by the way? Like, this is different. This is different. This is different. I'm just talking about what I saw on the top. It's just me personally when I think about my content. You could say I'm in a pigeonhole if you want to. It's news, whatever. But like, what I'm trying to do is whatever the story is, if I want to cover it, I can cover it. I don't have to feel like I have to cover a certain thing. Do you know what I'm saying? I could cover something weird. Like I did a video on the Kawhi Leonard thing. I did a basketball video. I did a Luka Doncic video.
I can't tell you the playbook for how to be successful exiting streaming.
Jesus.
Because if I did, you would all use it and it wouldn't be successful.
True.
Someone here is going to rise above the rest. Someone here is going to offer viewers something unique that other people aren't offering.
Jangling keys. I will offer you jangling keys at some point.
Maybe that's fine. Maybe you're happy with that. That's not going to be the person who's the #1 streamer come out of here. I'm loud. I like being the center of attention. Okay. We have enough of that. You are not going to be the #1 streamer coming out of here. So what are you doing to be different?
Yeah, only thing I'll
Feet pics.
This is the same as any like business principle of like competition. Streaming is obviously a very competitive space. You got two options, right? You go blue ocean and you try to be really different. You try to do something no one else does. That's what I basically did in that people weren't doing business content, news content. Only one guy. What was the guy's name? He's the one that convinced me I could do it. Devin Nash. I worked at Twitch. Everyone was a gamer on Twitch, and there was a little bit of IRL, but most of the time it was gamers. And then this guy, Devin Nash, would go live and talk about like the behind-the-scenes numbers and money of his job, of like CLG and stuff. He got like 1,000 viewers doing it. And I remember thinking, oh, so people would watch that. And that is when I started doing the first Marketing Mondays. But it was like it's a small niche, right? There's like 2 of us doing it. And he wasn't that often of a streamer. So like when I would do that, I did like ad reviews or whatever. No one else is doing that. So you get a little bonus because it's a separate idea. That's the blue ocean. That's the one way to do it.
But now it's probably saturated as fuck.
Entirely true in that there's gonna be another huge cozy streamer. There's gonna be another huge loud streamer after these guys, and they're gonna do it better. You can also just do the same thing other people are doing, but do it better. It's just harder. But you could do it better, or be more. And by better, it'll always be better. You can do the same level of thing, but you could be more consistent. You could have, better ideas. You could collab, all that stuff. You could do that. Isn't that with everything? That's what I'm saying. Streaming competition is no different than business competition or anything else. You can find your own green field, blue ocean, open area, and try something.
And do your thing. Yep.
Anybody, or you can try to compete, but you have to be better.
For someone around the 200 to 300 viewer range, do you think it's better to stream less hours and more so like focus on like planning, like, you know what I mean? Like
for someone in the 200 to 300 viewer range, is it worth it to stream less hours? What do you think? Do you want like thousands more, or do you want to make maybe hundreds of thousands of more over 5 years? Okay, so then let's think of your future, right? So when you say I do a stream and I plan one segment that's a YouTube video, and then what's the other 6 hours?
Jerking it.
Whatever happens, abolishing.
Okay, you're abolishing. That's cool. What's the point of that? You're making more money because you run more ads, you get more subs.
Okay,
But-
here's what I'll say a little different. I'm gonna push back just slightly. Obviously, Lud knows more than me about this stuff. Well, I'm gonna give you an example of someone who hasn't really leaned into it, like someone who hasn't done this, and we all know him, and he's done great.
CC. Oh, no, sorry, my bad.
History, what you'll find is he streamed a lot of hours for a long time before he popped off. He has like years maybe of like long streams with no viewers. He just likes streaming. And one thing I'll say is
Based. Sames.
anything else is a skill. I'm not particularly good at it, to be honest. I don't have a lot of hours. For having done this 5 years, I still have less hours streamed than Ludwig before the subathon.
That is actually pretty crazy.
That's
But I'd say Atrioc has the right kind of personality for it type deal. And with that personality comes the ability to not stream so many hours. Like, he's had the connections, he's worked in the industry, he's done all these things. So it wasn't necessarily like he's making it seem like he's a nobody. And now that, you know, it just happened. No, there's a lot of things that contribute to a person's success. And I'm not necessarily saying that he doesn't work hard, he doesn't stream or doesn't do videos and shit like that. But, he obviously has a personality that I think he's kind of discounting when it comes to his ability to stream. Like, he might not have to stream as many hours because he had other things kind of working tangentially beside him to make it all work. So, but hey, it was a good video. I'm going to keep streaming because I like it and enjoy it. Hopefully you did too. And hopefully if you enjoyed this video, hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll catch you later.